I think. So we'll go ahead and do that in a while, because that's pretty rough. I really don't want to do that by myself right now. I'm kind of being a pansy, so let's go ahead and do some more of these just side missions. We'll actually go do some of these ones, that way I can show you the difference. We'll go do some of these easier ones, that way you guys can see the difference between foes. You know, easier that I could kill them here, because this is pretty much level 9 through 12. I'll be able to snipe these guys with like one shot. It's so hot in this house right now. I really don't want to put my fan on either, because it'll probably be too loud for the stream. So, alright, so let's go ahead and get some of these side missions out of the way. Like I said, for tonight, let's go ahead and just try to do... We'll try to get to the next level. And if I can possibly game with my buddy, then we'll try to do that. I won't be able to chat with him, because obviously I'll be in stream.
Warning. Hostile presence detected.
Alright, so if you can see these guys, they're level 18, I'm a 23. I can basically kill these guys with one shot, you know? I mean, it's pretty much like an RPG. So these missions are going to be cake. That probably just was because I didn't hit him in the head, but if I actually shoot him in the head, then... Alright, so signal for JTF. Let's go up here. We'll signal. I'll probably give me a defend. Okay, cool. So...
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
We're going to just throw this. They're actually coming from this side, so... I mean, it's pretty simple, you know, like these missions are pretty easy, but they're probably not going to give me as much experience points. Yeah, so I mean, you can kind of see the difference. Pretty simple.
Warning.
Let's go ahead and knock some of these missions out in this section. Just because it's simple, but yeah, hopefully Olive shows up. She said she was. That's who wanted to see the stream, so... So yeah, I mean, that dude I took out in one shot, pretty much. 2 shots. Yeah, this gun is awesome. It's a SOCOM.
Warning.
Hopefully I can get one in real life one of these days. Alright, so you can kind of see the difference here. We got the bad guy. But he was simple. Especially since we're, you know... Oh, I'm out of ammo. Alright, that's cool. I still have this gun. This gun's actually pretty legit. I like that. It's just really hard. If you guys shot it, you would see... It's just really hard to... like the recoil, it's really hard to control, so... Let's go ahead and go to our base. We'll go ahead and restock. So that's what you kind of want to make essential when you're playing this game. You want to restock every so often. So it doesn't actually let you fast travel to the base, but I always just fast travel here, right near it. So we'll go ahead and go to our base and restock on everything. My son does not want to go to sleep tonight. Being stubborn. Alright, so right now this is kind of like our headquarters. We're going to go here and restock on all of our ammunition. This is kind of where you start off in the game. If you guys followed any of my series, you have these save points, and so basically what you want to do is you're trying to restore all of these, the security wing, the tech wing, and the medical wing. So I'm almost there pretty much. I really don't know what happens when you go 100% on all of them, but you pretty much just get more attributes as you finish the levels of like security wing, tech wing. So basically what you're doing with that, if you go here in abilities, you're gaining more skills, more talents, and more perks. So you can see each one has their own different set of perks, like medical, tech, and security. The main one is skills. That's what I have going on now. So basically, if you ever see me throw out a little turret, that's part of the tech. So it lets me have, basically right now I can only have, I think throughout the whole game you can only have 2 of these. And then talents, you can unlock these. So I'll unlock another one at 25. So I can basically have another talent. These are all kind of like just little, like a headshot, a hostile to pulse them for 10 seconds. Right now I have kill a hostile with a sidearm. So if I were to shoot somebody with my little double barrel shot off, I would get extra rounds for my primary gun. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's a different take on the RPG. You know, I mean, I never thought they would kind of do this with this kind of game, but, you know, let's go ahead and dissect. I'm going to kind of be like a video game nerd here for a while. You dissect old RPG games like Dragon Warrior. Hey, what's up, Olive? How's it going? Thanks for showing up. I didn't know if you were going to stop by, but... yeah, if you dissect RPG games like the older ones, you have Dragon Warrior or whatnot. But now, you know, with this technology, you have these cool, crazy... I mean, I could have never, like, even imagined these types of games, but it's pretty much like an RPG. You're playing, you know, you're like in a revolution, so... let's go and see how much money we have. Maybe we could buy a new... no, see? So basically, because I was working in, like, a lower level... I don't really get as much money, so now that Olive's here and she can kind of see what she recommended, we'll go ahead and we'll try to go into the higher levels, that way you can see me die a lot. Right now we were kind of working in the lower levels, but like I said, we're trying to get to 24 tonight level. All you basically have to do for that is do like a mission in the higher levels to gain that. So basically what you want to come in here for in the main base is to restock. So how you doing, Olive? Thanks for showing up. So I'm not sure if you remember the other streams, but right now I'm a level 23 and I was just kind of going over the difference in basically with any RPG. Have you ever played? I'm sure you played RPGs, right? On any of your systems? Super Nintendo, Nintendo. Because I was kind of hanging around here for now, just doing like the easy stuff. You can kind of see this is empty because I've pretty much done all of these missions. Yeah, I played RPG, okay. That was a dumb question, but... you know, just for my stream, I'm trying to add, like, that whole... dramatic value. So what I mean, what kind of RPGs have you played? Have you ever played like Final Fantasy, or I don't know. What do you said that you were on the Xbox One, so like Fable, that's an RPG, right? Have you ever played that? So let's go ahead and fast travel back here to where all these higher level missions are. That way we can kind of just start getting pissed off because I'm dying so much. But this is pretty much where all the action is, so let's go ahead and hang out here tonight. Yeah, so what kind of RPGs? Honestly, like when I was a kid, the very first RPG that like pretty much set me in stone for being a gamer. I know it's going to kind of sound nerdy, but Final Fantasy VII. I always mention this to Kanor, and I'm pretty sure he's tired of it by now. But when I was probably about 14, 15 years old, I ended up getting the PS. I think, yeah, the original Final Fantasy VII was for PlayStation. I pretty much stayed up to like 7 in the morning every day playing that game, but I loved it. And they plan on re-releasing it here soon, so basically the area that we're in now is kind of more, you're going to notice as you go higher in level, like all of these areas are going to be kind of just more, I guess, dark. I don't know how to put it. You're going to kind of see less life. You're going to kind of see less civilians hanging around.
Many thanks.
That right there, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen. You basically kind of, if you see civilians walking and you notice that they need something, and if you give it to them, you'll get extra, basically, points. Yeah, Witcher 3, okay, cool. So I have Witcher 3. I can't really go off that game because I started it, but I never finished it, so I really want to, though. Like, I'm so behind in games right now. But basically, like, you know how RPGs work. This is basically like another take on the RPG. It's pretty weird. I mean, I've never, well, I guess, I'm trying to think if anybody's ever kind of, I guess Destiny, that's the last one that I could think of. Oh, crap. That's the last one that I could, okay, so there was a grenade right there. You could see I was highlighted in red, so I jumped out of the way. But, so Destiny was kind of the last one that took the take on this whole RPG kind of route, I guess. And I mean, Destiny, they were the creators of Halo, so I liked it personally. I like Destiny, but this is definitely different. It's kind of like Battlefield meets RPG. Yeah, Fallout 4. Yeah, that you can kind of relate that to this, but this is like a whole different game. Personally, in my opinion, RPG-wise, I've never kind of played anything like this. Normally, this would be like a Call of Duty type game, so personally, like I like this game. I mean, I haven't really hasn't been anything negative with this game yet. Like, I've talked to a few players online, and I've asked them, just for channel's sake, like, hey, what do you guys think of the game? Blah, blah, blah. And they pretty much said the same thing. Like, they haven't really been disappointed by the game. I know it can be repetitive at times. I was talking to Kanor in an earlier stream, and one of our regular viewers said that it was really repetitive. There is repetitive stuff in this game, but I told them, like, in any RPG game, you're gonna have that repetitive value. I mean, if you go back to, like, obviously, I mean, I don't want to go that far back, but if you go back to Nintendo Dragon Warrior, I don't know if anybody remembers that. You basically fight this. Ugh, getting choked up on my words. You basically fight the same slime ball like probably 100 more times in that game. So